irritated today.
So grumpy.
I'm sorry, I'm irritated.
Good morning to 0 people
Mock is
right
so
now.
dressed up right now because she's going to church after this.
I'm going to church with my mom. Because
So
my mom
dressed
wants
up.
me to go to church
So
today.
she's in all seersucker
I've got my
today.
seersucker on.
So seersuckery today. Good.
There was a rally last night. I didn't even know that was happening, and we were sitting down to dinner, turned on the TV, and happened to catch the moment where there was a giant protest in, what was it, Cincinnati or Cleveland? I forget.
Cincinnati. It was in Cincinnati. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning. And we turned it on, and it was super weird because, you know, there's been crazy activists before at his rallies, but this time he stopped speaking for 3.5 minutes, and nothing was being done. Like, you knew that there was shouting and yelling, and the cameras went over to look at it for a second, but then they didn't. And so I was like, oh my God, this is like a melee. Like, there's something going down.
Yeah.
And it took a long time. And then, so he did come back to the mic and he was like, is this city run by a Democrat mayor? Where the hell is law enforcement? And in fact, it is run by a Democrat mayor.
Yeah.
So that was kind
And
of
he
funny.
made a lot of comments about that. He talked about San Francisco.
See, that's all I saw. So
Yeah,
I
he
didn't
talked
see
about
anything
San
else.
Francisco and basically what a crap hole it is. He didn't say that, but
should.
I'm paraphrasing.
There's
But
literal crap on the street.
there is. I mean, like, you don't want your dog walking around for fear of it stepping in human crap. But I mean, it's right. But he talked about that. He talked about in a roundabout way. I don't know if he actually mentioned Baltimore. He may have said the word Baltimore, but he talked about Democrat-run cities and how they are, in essence, crap holes. Because
Well, you can't say that anymore because of racist. It's racist. You can't say the word. You can't criticize a Democrat.
Listen, on our show today, we are playing audio, as I included the audio of how Elijah Cummings actually said that it was rat infested. He said
drug. It was drug.
I'm sorry,
infested.
drug infested. It was drug infested.
But the point is, some people said the word infested is what made Trump's comments racist.
Okay,
People are all over the place about it.
So it's okay for Elijah Cummings to say that it's drug infested.
Mm-hmm.
That's okay. But then when Trump says that it's rat infested, it's not okay.
Yeah,
when
because
in fact,
that implies extermination of black people. That's what that
crying
implies.
out loud, y'all.
I mean, it's just crazy.
It's just so we've just gone full crazy. We have reached full crazy. Traffic was so bad this morning. I need more coffee. Okay.
You're going to need more vodka when I tell you what my post was about this morning.
Okay, tell
Or
me.
not more vodka. I shouldn't imply that you
I know,
already
right?
have
I
vodka.
haven't had any vodka this morning.
I meant some vodka.
I haven't had any vodka, I assure you.
I meant some, because I saw a thing about the fact that all these movies have white robots.
I
you
heard
see
this yesterday that white robots are now racist.
I was just like, okay, I'm out.
Because
I just can't.
Because all the robots, well, not all of them, but most of the robots in iRobot, which is the movie that Will Smith was in.
Who is black? And he was like
Well,
the good guy.
He's
right?
obviously racist. He's obviously racist, Will Smith. Somebody needs to call him. We should get him on our show. I'm sure he'd come on. I mean, all the A-listers come on our show.
Oh my God.
We have a lot of those. Okay, so speaking of A-listers, we have to talk about Mario Lopez, who was on Saved by the Bell.
A-list?
Really? He's an A-lister. He was on Saved by the Bell. Hello?
I don't know. Is that what makes you
He's-
A-list?
He's an A-lister.
I don't know, because unless he was at the Google Climate Club,
That's
I don't
right.
think he's A-list.
Those people are
Gotta-
ridiculous. Have we mentioned that? Have we talked about
No,
that
I don't
at
think
all?
we have. Not in. Oh my gosh, it's you!
You're
I thought
on
you
the
were
air
gonna be on the air.
morning.
I do lots of things. Very talented.
He's covering for Tony Katz this morning. So busy.
Doing a great job.
Yes, you're tremendous.
doing a
That's
great
what the
job.
president said you are. It's tremendous and terrific. Okay, so yeah, but all that Google, what is it? The Google Club, the Google.
Is that what it's called?
I don't know.
Something like that.
The Google.
The big climate fancy party.
Yeah,
thing.
and there are like 114 private jets showed up to that because they're really concerned about the climate. What a bunch of douchebags. Seriously.
I mean, seriously, and all the
people.
super yachts and
Yeah.
like all the fancy cars.
And Katy Perry shows up in her Maserati SUV that gets 14 miles to the gallon. I'm
to
really
discuss
concerned.
the climate.
So concerned about the climate, you guys. So concerned about it. We're all going to die in 11 years.
So we might as well party it up because
Yeah.
we're the elites,
How
right?
about you suck it? I'm so sick of these people. I'm so sick of them using fear and telling me that I'm going to die in 11 years to get more money and more power.
That's all it is.
Tired of it. Quit trying to scare people because you don't scare me with weather.
You You're so mad.
Yeah, I'm mad about it, and I haven't had enough coffee this morning.
Or vodka.
Yeah. Okay, so Mario Lopez.
Yeah, Mario Lopez.
He dared to make a comment on Candace Owens' show. I think she has a show.
She does, like a little sit-down.
Podcasty kind of. I think it's, is it Turning Point?
No, because she left there. I think it's just her own deal, but I can't remember who hosts it. I don't remember.
We should know that, but we don't. Somebody can tell us in the comments.
Yeah.
Anyway, she has her own show, and I'm sure it's fabulous because she's fabulous. But he was on her show talking about transgender kids and how and celebrities, and I think it's Charlize Theron who is raising her biological boy, to be a girl, right? Is that right?
Yeah.
Do I have the genders right?
I think that's right because I think that's right.
Okay. And how it's become kind of, dare I say, kind of trendy, right? It's
it's scary because parents of children who are 3 years old,
itty bitty,
who are like, I feel like a girl today, even if they're a boy.
Mm-hmm.
Then all of a sudden, parents, like progressive parents, are like, they hear those words and they're like, let's just immediately start giving you like puberty stopping drugs right now at 3 years old, because obviously at 3 years old you've got your whole life figured out.
I mean, this is the thing, is that and so he dared to make the comment, and I watched it. It was very thoughtful. He was very careful in what he said. I thought.
Oh, he told it. It wasn't like he was like, trans people suck.
No.
He was just trying to have a conversation.
No, he really was, and that is exactly what they were doing, is having a conversation. And he basically said, obviously we're paraphrasing here, but he basically said, listen, 3-year-olds don't know what they don't know what they want to be or who they are at 3. I mean, they could say one day, hey, I want to be a dinosaur. I'm a dinosaur.
Right.
So are you going to like make them a dinosaur? I mean, it's like they're 3.
Although I would totally get one of those dinosaur costumes.
Yeah, because you would be like, I'm a T-Rex.
Because they make me laugh all
I know,
the time.
those are the greatest things. I know. We should totally do that for a video one day, because those are so fun. But that's the thing, is that 3-year-olds don't know. I mean, you don't know when you're 7 or 8 or 9 or 10. I mean, you just don't know. And this is why parenting is so important. This is why parents have to guide their children. And he made that point. And I thought he made the point beautifully.
He did. There was absolutely nothing wrong in what he
Yeah.
said. Nothing.
And so people are coming out after him, and now they're saying he should lose his job. What in the hell is going on?
It's insane.
It is.
But there was pressure. There was enough pressure that he backed down and apologized.
It's PragerU. Thank you. It's PragerU.
Yes, PragerU.
Thank you.
That's exactly
Thank
right.
you.
I gotta find
That's
his
who she
actual
works
apology.
for now, which is great. PragerU is amazing.
His apology. Oh my god. So listen to his apology, you guys. The comments I made were ignorant and insensitive, and I now have a deeper understanding of how hurtful they were.
Oh my God.
This was to CNN. I have been and always will be an ardent supporter of the LGBTQ community, and I'm going to use this opportunity to better educate myself. Moving forward, I will be more informed and thoughtful.
I feel like he was.
He wasn't. I mean,
he was being thoughtful.
So
I mean,
dumb.
what? How crazy have we become that we can't say a 3-year-old just needs to be parented?
I mean, what would happen if he had come out and said, I'm not going to apologize for thinking and talking out loud about an issue that is really a problem?
What would have happened is that we on the right would have applauded him.
Yeah,
That's
and then he
what
would have lost
happened.
his job, right?
Yeah,
would he have lost his job? What is his job?
His job is extra. I think that's what he does. I think that's what he does. I think that's what he does.
I have to look.
I'm pretty sure that's what he does.
Okay, so he was on.
I think that's what he does. Is that what he does, y'all? Isn't he on extra? He does.
Okay, so he was saved by the bell. We should know this.
I think that's, and then he does like red carpet stuff and everything. You know?
He has actually done a whole bunch of stuff for the LGBTQ community.
Yes,
he's like hosted awards.
Listen,
shows.
because here's the thing: you can still love people and then say, "I don't want my 3-year-old." That is a boy to just
Access Hollywood.
I'm sorry, Access Hollywood.
He left Extra and went to Access Hollywood.
I know the difference.
I didn't know that was.
I'm sorry. Like there was a difference between the two shows. Give me a break. Anyway, somebody said he sold his balls. The comments. Y'all have to know that when we get done with these videos, I go through and I read like all the comments because, oh goodness, I love you. I love all of you. The comments that y'all make here are just, they make my day. Like, I may have the worst time getting in with traffic, and then I get, I get really antsy, and then I read the comments, and I'm like,
these are our peeps, right? These are our people.
Some of the comments here are so great. They make me giggle.
Anyway, those are just a sample of the things we're going to be talking about on our show today. But you guys, next week, we're going to start the new podcast.
Yeah, the podcast starts next week. It's
the Mock and Daisy Common Sense Cast.
Yes.
You can subscribe already.
Very excited. We did a run-through yesterday.
We did.
Sort of a run-through. And she used naughty language.
No, you did. That was you.
Was that me?
Because we can now, you guys. We can do that in our
gosh.
podcast, where we can't do that on the air.
Can't
Not
believe-
like we're going to just drop F-bombs constantly, but if one happens to slip out.
Yeah, I think that I should be the one going to church then today.
Listen, that's fine with me.
Yes.
But anyway, we're going to start it next week. I'm not sure. I don't want to promise yet what day it'll be available, because I don't know for sure. We have an idea,
Yes.
but we don't know for sure. So I don't know, but we are definitely going to record our first episode next week, and that is super exciting. And it's just been so heartwarming to go to the iTunes, the Apple podcast link where it is, and you can do that. You can search for the Mock and Daisy Common Sense Cast, and people have been reviewing the trailer.
Oh my gosh,
and
I
like
can't.
leaving all the hearts.
It's the sweetest thing ever. You guys, we can't even deal. And we just appreciate all of you so much. We appreciate all of you that are here right now.
Yeah.
I mean, it's overwhelming. So thank you for your support, and thank you for coming here every morning and then continuing to support us and continuing to subscribe and do all the things. So like, it just means a lot to us. So thank you, thank you. And we hope y'all have a wonderful weekend, and we will talk to you on Monday. Bye guys.